okay now?
Stop her! I'll take her! I do not fear death. You can't hide forever!
Your path ends now.
That is one big pile.
So I think I'm going to skip on this one, but there is a game that I think is worth your time, and it's coming out tomorrow. So welcome back, everybody. I do apologize for the delay in a video. I've been quite busy as of late, and we did have a blizzard in our area as of yesterday, so I had no internet and no power. So I couldn't work on this video yesterday like I had originally planned. But with that out of the way, today I would like to talk about Atelier Yumia. It is another one in the Atelier series. If you're familiar with, for example, Atelier Ryza or Atelier Sophie, there's a bunch of them in the series. I haven't played them all, but I have played the Ryza series, all three of them, and I've played at least 2 of the Sophie games, and I really love these games. Most of the time, they're really laid back, like you can just relax playing them. They're usually slice of life type JRPGs with combat in them. But in this newest entry, I had a chance to play the demo, and I will definitely say they're taking a definite more serious approach in this particular entry. In this universe, the alchemist, which is usually what your main character is in all of these series, and they take place in different worlds, different characters and settings. Normally, in previous games, your character is revered for their alchemist abilities. A lot of people are usually reserved and things like that, but as they come to understand what these characters can do, they accept them more. So far in the demo, what I'm noticing in this game is there is a definite difference in the way they react to your main character being an alchemist. In fact, alchemy is completely looked down on, and you'll find out as you play the demo. They talk a little bit about why that is. There's a backstory with the main character whose mother was also an alchemist, but there was some sort of catastrophe that happened. And of course, after this had happened, everyone in the world kind of tends to look down on alchemy. I will say, as far as the gameplay goes, it's pretty standard as far as most of the Atelier games goes. You have your big open field where you're going around collecting all your components to make things. Not every Atelier game always had an open world. The Atelier Ryza 3 was the first one to kind of give this a try. Otherwise, it was just different zones that you would go to and pick out your components for whatever things you wanted to make. One nice little feature in this game is they let you do quick crafting while you're right on the field, so you can make small items that you can use quick. For example, you might need to make some bullets for your staff, which also doubles as a gun, and you can use it to shoot enemies before you go into combat, or shoot crafting materials down off of mountains and things like that. So in previous Atelier games, you know, they used to do a lot of turn-based combat, and then when we got to the Ryza series, they did more action-focused. It was still a battle system where you go up to an enemy and it would go into a battle mode. This one takes that same mechanic they had in the Ryza ones, but kind of expands upon it. It used to be you could do 3 normal attacks, and then it would build up a meter so you could do your special attacks. This one, you just outright can do your special attacks. The combat is way more faster paced, so you can get through the combat and kind of move on with the rest of the game, and I really enjoy that. The biggest feature I want to talk about is setting up your base, your atelier, which is basically the base of operations for your alchemy. And what's really nice in this game is it looks like you can completely customize. You can put up the walls where you want, you can put the floors as you want, you can place all the items in your base wherever you want. So they've added a little bit of that survival game element to it that I think really is going to make this game stand out above the other Atelier games. The other ones, you could do some minor customization, like maybe you can change the theme, but you couldn't just outright build it however you want. And I think this is a great addition to this series. Now, in Ryza 3, you could build different bases of operations around the map in certain locations, and from what I'm gathered so far is it looks like they'll probably do that with this one, but you'll completely be able to customize it, and I think that's a fantastic feature in this game. I can already see myself spending hours just customizing my base. So I have already pre-ordered this game, and for someone like me, that means a lot because I don't normally pre-order games, but I really love this series. I love JRPGs in general, but this is becoming one of my favorite series, and I'm definitely going to be playing through it, and I will probably do an impressions video of this and kind of letting people know what I think overall of the full game experience. So I will be getting to be playing that tomorrow. I might consider live streaming this game as well. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that. That usually involves me taking my PlayStation and moving it into another room, and I don't always necessarily like to do that. So anyway, I just really wanted to talk about this game. I love this series. I think this game would definitely be worth all of your time, especially if you're someone like me who loves JRPGs. I know it's got a pretty big fan base already, but I just wanted to throw this out there because I love this series. But that is all I wanted to talk about today. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.